Now from the Lone Star State in Houston, Texas, nighttime baseball from beautiful Minute Maid Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Seattle Mariners and the Houston Astros. The Stros are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Hunter Harvey, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Stepping in, Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
72.
Here comes the first pitch. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. The 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Next for Seattle, David Peralta. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
A ball and 2 strikes. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ready with another 2-2. And And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Counts even to Trout. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Diego Corona. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. Coming to the plate now, Archie Chan, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the wall out near the 3:15 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. It's up and out of here into the archways. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Striding into the box, number 3. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
That missed close. It's ball 2.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He's going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Stepping into the box, Nate Walker. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Three runs already home here. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Settling in now, number 2, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1.
Nope.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Will go to first, and he's back easily. Pitch popped up. Dozier is under it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 30.
Striding in, number 30. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
He's going.
Here's the first offering. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there, as that's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Next will be the designated hitter, David Lee. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard. So a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Wow, was this guy in fuego or what? 9 runs batted in his last 10 games. Needless to say, he's one to watch out for in this one.
From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
2 men are on with 2 men out. This is in the air out to left field. Peralta giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. At the plate, Gary Cox. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Well, he's also been awesome at scoring runs. He's right up there with the leaders in that category as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. The 0-1 hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
4 runs here in this half inning. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 Houston. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now the Mariners DH, Roger Hanna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Hanna tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cox moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Nick McHugh.
Into the box now, Nick McHugh. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Once again, a 3-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail here 4-0.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Strike taken up in the zone. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. No problem here. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Archie Chan, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now in the box, Michael Lee. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short out.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in now for the Mariners, Hunter Dozier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And it's fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Gabriel Guerrero, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Guerrero, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 0-1 on its way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Dozier on at first, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player. A lot of traffic hitting a base pass, first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Into the box, Marte sent in the air out to straightaway center. Chan is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
So coming to the plate, David Peralta. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flip that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way. This pitch is popped up. Corona is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're down 4-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hit softly down the line at first. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. At the plate, Nate Walker. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Stepping in now, number 2. He swings and grounds it to short. Marte moving to his right, and there's out number 2. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see, they're 2 away from the bottom spot in that category. 13th best, if you will, in the AL. So digging in now, number 30. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Lee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. To the bag, and the runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
Outside and low. 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Standing in, Gary Cox. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's throw into center field, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, when your starter has a rough start, you like to give him some time to get out of trouble, but that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Victor Sanchez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Sanchez.
Corona will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Too high, and it's 3-0. Archie Chan would be next. Not a good 3-0 swing as he was well behind the fastball there. The 3-1 pitch, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Archie Chan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lee on third. Cox at second. Corona on at first with 2 down. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Peralta makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners nothing. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 10 for him on the year. And they're on the board at 6-1. Second baseman Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball called for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Number 3 is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Roger Hanna.
Digging in, Roger Hanna. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that's the second out.
The first baseman, Nick Hughes.
In now, Nick McHugh. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 2-0 now.
No strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. He loses him on ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. McHugh leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Mariners able to get one back in the inning thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners 1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Michael Lee. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Guerrero on the move, but this will land untouched. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Number 3 is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slider like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Don't want to forget about it. A runner at first with no outs here. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. One there, on to first to complete the double play. On the line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the third inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Into the box now, number 2, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Gabriel Guerrero. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Lee is after it, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now batting, number 72.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marte. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set and the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Molina, the runner at second with 1 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chan is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
At the plate, David Peralta, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Seattle. They trail 6-1. Striding in for Houston, number 30, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
30.
Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike one. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mariner organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Lee. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get a hit. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Guerrero going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Cox. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield, but he's going to wave him.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Too low, 1-0. Here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit hard to the right side. Cano gets to it. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Now batting, the pitcher, Diego Corona.
Standing in, Diego Corona. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Outside, 3-0 now. Archie Chan would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Lee on third with 2 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Guerrero. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Robinson Cano, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Lee. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Roger Hanna.
Now batting, Roger Hanna. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Next up for the Stros, Archie Chan. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Marte comes up with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Number 3.
Now at the plate, number 3. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. Circle change, too low, ball one. The 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Leading off the inning, Nick McHugh, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Up and away to start the inning, it's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. To 2-2 now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Into the box now, Hunter Dozier. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
he looks really sharp
fielder,
out there, guys.
Gabriel Guerrero.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gabriel Guerrero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Pitch popped up. Number 30 is there for it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 7-1. Ready for another chance. Number 2. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. And that is 27 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
David Rollins.
In now, number 30, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. He's a heater in there for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out for short. And he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are called from the time they hold the glove. You've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. On the season, Cox is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Rollins has compiled over 65 innings of work, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Lee stands at first with one out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, just keeping him close. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up one run in this inning.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Diego Corona is on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Catcher, Diego.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Diego Corona. He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Stepping up now, Yadier Molina. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Marte. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. In there at the knees, strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So striding forward now, Archie Chan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to deep right field. Guerrero ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
1-0 the count. To short, hit hard. And it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Now to the plate, Nate Walker. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. But the runner's back easily. First offering on its way. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Smith enters now in a move-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 39, Smith.
In now, number 2, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. Ooh, right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, number 30, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. Houston leads this one 11-1. Buddy Whitaker comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Buddy Whitaker.
So striding in, Mike Trout starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in now, Roger Hanna. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Trout over at second. Cano at first with no outs. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, Nick.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Nick McHugh. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Back up the middle. Good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now that
boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Hunter Dozier, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Houston hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Hunter Harvey earns win number 15 on the year, striking out 12 in the process. Felix Hernandez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.